George, after weeks of hard work, it's all down to this on the opening day of the season at Bradford on Saturday. What's the mood in camp been like this week as the attention shifts really, doesn't it, to that big first league opener?
Yeah, I think everyone's getting more excited and anticipation's building because that's what the full 5-6 weeks of pre-season, it's all geared for this game, especially as in the car school and things. Everyone's getting a bit more giddier and getting a bit more focused as well on the next game because that's where it counts really.
Do you naturally get that extra 1-2% out of everyone in the squad because everybody wants to be in the starting 11 come that first league game?
Oh, definitely. You've worked 5-6 weeks to try and get yourself in the starting 11. All the pre-season games you've got to perform well because you want to get in the starting team for the biggest games and the league games, and especially it's going to be a big game on Saturday.
How does the mindset change? Because you go week to week to week, you know your pre-season games are coming and there's nothing competitively riding on them, but you want to get minutes in the bag. All of a sudden after FC United and Manchester, you've got a week to prepare yourself for what, 20,000 plus at Bradford? Yeah,
I think that's the exciting thing, the 20,000 plus, that's the big turn on for all the lads. Obviously we give it our everything every game, but 20,000 gives you that extra buzz and gives you that more, not motivation because you're always motivated, but it's just where it counts and where it matters, and that's what you're getting paid for at the end of the day.
As tests come, Bradford first up, as we said there, big crowd, they've got 12 new signings through the door this summer. It's one that, if you can't get yourselves up for that, you never will do.
Exactly, it's proper football, proper in front of thousands of fans, and that's what you want to do when you're a kid, isn't it? So I'm really looking forward to it, lads are, and I think it's one of the big. I look for Bradford, previously playing for him. I look for first game of season, Boxing Day, and I look for Bradford when we're playing them because you know what you're going to get. You're going to get big stadium, big fans, and it's going to be good.
People look at it and might say it's a tough start, or is it the one you want? How would you look at that in terms of the fixtures come out? You see, it's Bradford. It's one that it helps you try and put a marker down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like a backward fire really. It's it's always going to be a tough game, Bradford, and the fact it's early doors, it'll give us a good mark to see where we are, where we're at. But hopefully, come end of the season, we're going to be up there, and I can see Bradford being up there as well. So if we can nick 3 points early doors, it puts us off to a good start.
Up to 2,000 Rovers fans expected there as well. The feel-good factor's there, isn't it? You can tell after, albeit an unbeaten pre-season, that you can't really read too much into the fact that the fans are there, they're going to be there in voice. Yorkshire Derby, it's exactly what you want.
Exactly, yeah. I think quite a few of them fans wouldn't have been to pre-season games, so it's more people trying to impress as new players, new team, new together signings. But I think the best is still yet to come. From pre-season, we've been doing better and better each game, and especially against the better opposition, we did better. So I expect another good performance coming up, really.
6 goals in pre-season, you couldn't have asked for much more in terms of a goal-scoring return. Again, hard to read too much into it, as you'd say, as the manager would say, in terms of goals and results, but how much confidence can that give you, the fact you find in the back of the net regularly?
Oh, definitely. That's what we're here to do, score goals. In the strike, I want to score goals, so I've done that in pre-season, but like we said, it's pre-season, don't really count really. You can't tell the grandkids, I scored in pre-season, it's what you get in the league. But everything's been going good towards, the service I've had off the lads has been unbelievable. We've been playing really good football from back to front, so hopefully we can bring that into the season. It's only going to do us well.
Yeah, positive that those link-ups today, you've scored all different types of goals, really, haven't you? Which show that the players around you know what you're going to do, and you can sort of anticipate what's coming from them as well.
Definitely key players around us. Look, we've got Lee Tomlin, unbelievable player. Luke Molyneux, unbelievable player. Adam Clayton, and you can keep going on and on. And in my career, they're probably the cleverest players I've played with, and it just gives you more of a confidence. You're going onto the pitch thinking, I've got an unbelievable team behind me. You know what I mean? So it's on me then to finish put the cherry on the cake. But yeah, I've never been on the pitches and be as confident having such good players around me, so I'm looking forward to it.
There is a lot of experience behind you. There's a new captaincy update this week, of course. Adam Clayton will wear the armband, Tommy Rowe as the club captain, but in any team to be successful you need 10, 11 captains, don't you? Everybody needs to be a leader going out there.
Exactly, yeah. And then we've got Tom Anderson, who's still going to be giving everything, and he's still a captain off the pitch. We've got Tom, we've got John Taylor, we've got name after name. You could name 3 or 4. We've got a good age, I think. We've got young lads, we've got Hursty coming in, bit of youth talent and things like that. But then you've got middle age, only 24, 25. You've got me and Big O. But then you've got the older pros who've been there and done that. And I think having that good blend, not being top heavy in one way, it should come together and help us.
Yeah, that sort of complexity of what you have got in terms of players who've been there, seen it and done it. Players like yourself who looking for a home, really, in football terms. You had a good season at Walsall last year. Do you feel you found that home now? I know it's only a few weeks in, but you seem to have settled really quickly.
Definitely. off the pitch, everyone's been so welcoming. It's been good, and it's good to have. I know in my head I'm going to be here for a long term, so that's good having that sort of. Like, not comfort, but solidarity. But then on the pitch, this is the first year I'm expecting to do well, and I want to do well, and I think we have the team to do that. So our expectation maybe go from down here, where I've had them in the past, to right at the top, where I'm going to do well.
To have that confidence from the manager as well. He brought you in, 3-year contract, the number 9 shirt. Of course, that can bring its own pressures, but it's all about how you handle that, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. That's all like peripheral, really. Your number and things like that. Because at the end of the day, the gaffer's been quality. He's brought me in. He's not tried tweaking me too much. He's just given me confidence where I need it. When I've needed to work on things, he's given me little like gems of advice. But I think he knows I'm coming to a point in my career now where I'm getting to what I'm going to be and what I am. So, and he's just left me, and hopefully I can keep repaying him. I
imagine it'd mean a fair lot to score your first Rovers League goal against a former club.
Yeah, score against anyone, but it'd be sweet to score against Bradford, won't it? So fingers crossed I can do that. But a goal's a goal. Take it against anyone.